In this example, it says find the arc length below. So remember, arc length is really a part of the circumference. And so what it's referring to is really find the length of this arc here that I'm highlighting in red. Well, before we find that value, we need to actually have the formula for arc length. And so the arc length formula that we use, if it's in degrees, would be whatever your degree measurement over 360 degrees. And since you're taking that arc length as a portion of the circumference, then we're going to be multiplying that proportion to the circumference of a circle. So this ends up being the formula that we use to find arc length. So in this case, my degree is 150, divide that by 360, and then I would multiply by 2 pi times the radius, which is 3. You can keep your answers in decimals, although you might find some Canvas quiz questions that might be in terms of pi. So if you were to do this out, I would keep pi sort of for last. And so if I took 150 divided by 360, multiplied that by 2 times 3, and I get 2.5, or as a fraction, 5 pi over 2. And since it's a length, our units would be meters. If you had the decimal answer to that, multiplying by pi, that gives me a decimal answer of 7.853 meters. Now you may have a case where, especially in the Canvas quiz, you might find a problem where potentially the angle's given in terms of a radian measurement. So with this case, if you had a case like this, I would just convert that radian measurement back to degrees, which we'd multiply by 180 over pi. So if you didn't know that, refer back to that degrees radians video on the ThinkLink. But the pi's will cancel, and if I take 180 over 6, that becomes 30 degrees. But now that you have the degree measurement, then you're continuing with the formula, which is taking that over 360, 2 pi times the radius there, which is also 2, and then we'll get our answer in terms of pi or decimal answer there.